Welcome back to Rev Endurance Sports, and today we're going to do a special episode of Just Two Guys Talking with Fergus from Ritchie Design. Hello, Fergus.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, and thanks for coming. And of course, John, my co-host. How are you, John?
Hi, everybody. I'm doing great, especially here with our celebrity.
Yes, we do have a celebrity. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do a deep dive on the Septimer frame set that Ritchie just launched. How long's it been out, Fergus?
Less than a week.
And it's already sold out. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of a misnomer. We kind of do it in batches, so not totally sold out.
All right.
Yeah,
so
there'll be more available soon.
Okay. Yeah. This first little batch, which we need to talk about batches. But first, I'd like to cover a recall. John, did you see the Rad Power Battery situation?
Yes, I read about it. It's not looking good.
It's not looking good. Now, there's a couple of things with this one. We already know that Rad Power is on kind of, they're
in a lot of trouble.
They're in a lot of trouble. They're in a lot of trouble. They have a battery and there's a recall. They're not accepting the recall. They said, no, we've had third-party testing. We're fine. These batteries are safe. There's nothing wrong with them. And CPSC is like, well, we have a stop ride notification on these bikes. And there's quite a few models, and I'll tell you what those are in a minute. I mean, these things are igniting without them being in use, without them being on a charger.
Yeah, just for looking at them wrong.
And it's what, $730,000 of damages. They've got like 12, what I would imagine would be someone's garage or maybe someone's storage unit. 31 incidents in total, so $734,000 worth of damage. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, let me list for you the models that these come on. The Rad Wagon 4. By the way, in our last show, I talked about how this Rad Wagon had this special 22-inch tire that was a proprietary tire. So now it also has a battery issue. The Rad Wagon 4, Rad City HS4, the Rad Rover High Step 5, Rad City Step through 3, Rad Rover Step through 1, Rad Runner 2, Rad Runner 1, Rad Runner Plus, and Rad Expand 5. If you're looking for the battery,
I've got it here, George. HL-RP-S1304 or RP-1304, and that'll be printed on the back or rear of the battery.
Yeah, so if you're out there with a Rad Power bike, just stop what you're doing, go out to the garage, confirm what model you have as far as, the unit, and then what battery model you have. Yeah, and they're not offering, I mean, they're in such financial trouble. They're like, well, we can't even issue batteries for these because that'll definitely put us under.
Wow.
Yeah, well, it said that they're offering a battery at a discount.
No, at a huge discount, basically.
At a huge discount, a substantial. It actually says in quotes, a substantial discount.
Yeah.
To upgrade to the Safe Shield battery, which I'm assuming would solve or improve the fire hazard.
Well, and don't.
What's in the name, right? Safe.
Yeah.
Safe. It says it's safe and it's a shield.
Yeah, that's supposed to fix it. Yeah.
Now, one of the things they said is, we've already been complying with UL 2271 and UL 2849, which, we are already a very safe company. Blah blah blah. These were UL standards that were supposed to be incorporated in January 2020. CPSC has not adopted them, but yet they were doing them. However, we have this legacy of batteries out there.